Hello and welcome to another video by Haste Computer Repair. And today's custom budget PC is a combination of older yet still very capable hardware for use in 2024. This fairly plain looking office PC case has been repurposed with some pretty interesting stuff inside. The first being this 120mm Noctua air intake fan, which in particular is this NF-P12 Redox 1300 PWM. And there's another 92mm Noctua air exhaust fan, and further another Noctua 120mm fan that I replaced in the Thermaltake TR2 430 watt power supply. And beneath the stock CPU cooler, we have a Intel Core i7-3770K CPU, 4 cores and 8 threads, and that is a ASUS Dual GTX 1060 6GB graphics card with 6GB of GDDR5 memory. Beneath some of the PSU cables, we have 32GB of Timetec DDR3 1600MHz RAM. And the motherboard housing all of this is a ECS EliteGroup Q77H2-M version 1, which actually does have a fairly extensive spec sheet and website, which really came in handy. For main storage, we have a Patriot P210 512GB solid-state drive with Windows 10 Pro installed, and a Western Digital Blue 250GB hard drive that I had laying around. As for the I/O in the case, we have USB 2.0 microphone and headphone input. Over here we have the classic multi-card reader expansion bay, and a CD/DVD RW optical drive. The rear I/O of the motherboard features mouse and keyboard PS2 ports, DVI port, serial port, 2x display port, 4x USB 2.0, 2x USB 3.0, RJ45 Ethernet port, microphone, headphone, and audio input. And on the back of the GTX 1060 6GB, we have 2x HDMI 2.0 and 2x DisplayPort 1.4a, and the inclusion of DVI. Now, there are many reasons to use hardware like this in 2024. One being that it's not going to cost a lot of money to put together or to purchase. I'll be personally selling this setup for just under $300 Canadian, and I think it would be a really good choice for somebody starting out with PCs, or somebody just looking to get by playing some games, or doing some work or video editing and not wanting to spend thousands of dollars. Of course, I exaggerate with spending thousands of dollars, but the point remains that you don't really need to spend a huge amount of money to get a lot of performance. So anyway, let's take a look at the gaming and benchmark performance that I came up with. Thanks a lot for watching.